You would never say that the Toyota Auris was a stunning looking car on the outside, and this theme continues on the inside. Compared to most rivals, it looks just a little bit plain in the cabin. Details like a 90s style digital clock show just how dated the Auris feels compared to a Volkswagen Golf or Vauxhall Astra. Some plastics feel a little bit hard, but overall, the build quality is pretty blooming good. It's hard to knock the equipment levels too. All models get LED tail lights and air conditioning, and the next model up gets alloy wheels, lane departure warning, autonomous emergency braking, and a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system with digital radio and a reversing camera. However, it's the mid-range business edition which is the one to have because it also gets satellite navigation. Unfortunately, the 7-inch touchscreen is well behind the best in class. It's not even that easy to see because it's actually mounted quite low on the flat dashboard and it's offset towards the passenger side, so it's hard to read for the driver. But you probably don't want to look too closely at the screen anyway because the graphics look very old-fashioned compared to the best systems from the likes of Volkswagen. Touch-sensitive shortcut buttons surround the display and they're vital because the system doesn't even have a home page. But while the mapping screen looks basic, it's easy enough to read. However, it takes ages to load and forever to plot a route. It's simple enough to add a waypoint like a fuel station, but it takes far more button presses than really should be necessary. At least you can run the sat-nav in a split screen with media functions, so it's easy to skip a song while you're trying to get somewhere. The downside is that you probably won't be enjoying your music that much. The sound quality through the standard hi-fi setup is a bit weak, and there's so many tiny steps in the volume control that it takes ages to get the exact volume you want. At least the Bluetooth connection pairs easily every time. If you'd rather listen to the radio, you can pick 6 favourite DAB radio stations which are clearly laid out, or scroll through an entire list of available channels. Some of these problems could be overlooked if you could get either Apple CarPlay or Android Auto for the car, but neither are available on the Auris. And this is a little bit of a shame, because despite a slightly poor infotainment system and dull interior design, the Toyota Auris is actually a very